What is the best way to help around the house? Now, you may think you know what needs to be done. You may have heard what needs to be done. You may see what needs to be done, but do you really know what needs to be done? Or even more specifically, how can you help around the house? So first of all, let's get started with a couple of just details, just to be totally honest and share with you what's going on before I hit record. Couple of things. One of them is it's kind of tough because I really did want to record a video today. Matter of fact, I was going to do it yesterday, but kind of got caught up in some just life stuff, so I didn't. Then today, I wanted to, but I didn't feel like it. And that hurts to say. And I figured if I come on here and be honest, hopefully that anybody out there who feels the same way will understand that you're not the only one that feels that way. And you're not bad for feeling that way. It's not a horrible thing that you may not feel like it. Now, I've also learned that it's really important to do the things that you don't feel like doing sometimes. That's the part where you push yourself. My conscience was telling me to do it. And I am a big believer in listen to your conscience. Remember, the conscience comes from a higher power. That's the collectiveness that we all have. We all listen to the conscience. The conscience is the right thing to do, what you should do. Now, if I wouldn't have recorded this video tomorrow, I would have probably heard it from my conscience again. It would have been in the form of regret. I should have recorded that video. So here we are, listening to my conscience and recording the video. And just like I suspected, the moment I started the process to record this video, I felt that kick of, yeah, I'm about to record a video. And just a few minutes ago, that's exactly what I was telling my wife. Like, I wish I would feel this kick, something that caffeine just doesn't do. It's just that extra want, that like, I want to do it. Motivation, the inspiration to start, to break through. And a lot of the times, all it is just start. That creates the momentum. And that's that kick. That's that that you feel of wanting to do that thing that you wanted to do, but you didn't feel like doing. The second thing, I told you there was two. In like my last, I don't know how many videos, I am always wearing my hat. That's because I haven't got a haircut. Now, I'm not going to cut it off, but it does need a trim. It needs an adjustment. I've cut the sides. I got that done. This side, the back, it's all kind of dialed in. And this side, really, the only reason it looks somewhat tame is because I wear a hat throughout the day. I miss having my hair trimmed and done up, but I just haven't had time to get it cut and shaped and put together. It's just kind of there and long. Not that it makes a difference, but again, just wanted to come clean with two things that I had on the front burner. Wanted to, but didn't feel like it, and why I have been wearing a hat in my last 10 plus videos or something like that. Now let's continue with today's video. Okay, so I love helping around the house. I like to contribute as much as I can with my hands on things that need to be done around here. Best way to teach is through example. Gotta do what you gotta do. I've always been that kind of mentality. Whether you work all day, you still try to do as much as you can. And I'm across the board. I'll do it all. From floors to dishes to yard work to cars to garden to sweeping outside, sweeping inside, bathrooms, sinks, bedrooms, vacuum, you name it. I could probably do it. Some things way better than others. Some things a lot worse than others. We have this area that sometimes you see when there's windows open on the side of the house. Eventually, we're going to turn that into like a little garden, yard, lawn, dog park. Maybe a little splash zone for the dogs. Landscapey. Kind of nice. That's the whole idea. Maybe somewhere to hang out. Possibly even a fire pit. I don't know. We've been brainstorming some ideas for a while now on what we want to do there. Currently, it's the farthest thing from that. But what's on the right now is weeds. And I'm talking those pesky, thick, smelly, allergy-kicking, grows overnight weeds. And lately we've had some really good weed-growing weather, and those babies are just thriving. I mean, they're up to like my waist. It's pretty bad. Now, I've been meaning to cut those down, trim those down. Basically, what you need is just the weed whacker and a lot of patience, a dust mask so you don't get all those allergens kicking all up in here, and of course some safety glasses. Got it all dialed in, should be all right. I just needed to plan it. So I came home from working one day and I thought, you know what, today's a good day. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's kind of slow with work. Let me just get in there and knock it out today. Today'd be a perfect day. But as I was walking through the house, I thought, you know what, I think I should do the weeds. I have time, I've been eyeing them, They don't look good. We need to do them. They need to get done. But what about if I could be used for something else, something specific? And that's when I also thought, you know what? Sometimes we think that we know what we should do, and that's kind of instinctual. You know what needs to get done. You know what you should do. But I thought, what if I ask? What would you like me to do? What can I help you with? Now, everybody contributes here around the house as much as we can, but my wife is the one that kind of leads the show around here on what gets done, when it needs to get done, how it needs to get done, and how she wants it done. Which is why it was the person that I went to and said, hey, what would you like me to help you with today? Her eyes lit up. She's like, really? You got time? I was like, yeah, I was going to dedicate a couple of hours right now to do the weeds outside, but then I figured I'll ask you, hey, is there something that you specifically would want me to do instead? Or should I do the weeds? She says, oh my gosh, perfect. Yes, could you help me trim the tree in the front? At that moment, I thought, yes, good deal. I asked. It was the thing to do. Although she knew that the weeds did need to get done, she specifically wanted to tackle a few small branches on the tree before it starts blooming for the spring. So I told her, okay, let me get the ladder, let me get the little saw, meet me out front. We went out there. She has this awesome eye for knowing what we need to cut. Then she just started pointing out, okay, can you cut that one? Cut that little piece, cut that little corner. She shaped it up so nice. It looks like our tree went to the barber and got a lineup. It just looks sharp on all four corners, and it looks like it's ready to receive all the beautiful green leaves that it has coming to it in just a few weeks. So the best way to find out how you can help around the house is to ask the person who's in charge of that department. So all this scenario happened about 3 or 4 days ago. Today, my son Cam knocked out all the weeds. Thanks, Cam. Nice work.